Chelsea 2-1 Palmeiras, AET, player ratings as Blues win Club World Cup. Chelsea won their first ever FIFA Club World Cup after seeing off a resolute Palmeiras 2-1 after extra time. The Blues were made to work for the last trophy that has eluded their grasp in the Roman Abramovich era, but ran out deserved winners in Abu Dhabi. Palmeiras squandered an excellent chance to take the lead midway through the first half when a mistake from Andreas Christensen resulted in Dudu shooting just wide. It was a first half of few chances for Chelsea, who had substitute Christian Pulisic curl a free kick over the bar before Thiago Silva's speculative strike from distance was pushed wide by Weverton. While not at their best, the Blues found a way through in the early stages of the second half when Romelu Lukaku rose highest to not in Callum Hudson-Odoi's excellent delivery. That goal seemed to kickstart Chelsea into action as their attacking play began to fit together. Pulisic did well to skip away from Danilo, but flashed his shot just wide. However, a VAR check soon after showed Silva handling the ball in the area while going up for a header, gifting Palmeiras the chance to draw level. Rafael Veiga made no mistake, sending Edouard Mendy the wrong way to make it 1-1. Palmeiras remained resilient for the rest of the 90 minutes, and so the final went into extra time. Substitute Malang Sarr lashed a shot from distance way over before Pulisic's deflected effort struck the bar, though replays showed Timo Werner was offside when receiving the ball to cross for the American, and any goal would have been chalked off. Chelsea had protests for a late penalty for a handball by Lewin initially rejected by the referee, but the decision was overturned after a VAR check. Kai Havertz stepped up and coolly converted from the spot to put the Blues back in front. In the dying embers of stoppage time, Lewin was then sent off after another VAR check for a professional foul on Havertz, and Chelsea held on to become world champions. Edouard Mendy, GK, 6/10, guessed the wrong way for Veiga's penalty. Was otherwise untroubled. Andreas Christensen, CB, 5/10, completely missed one long ball forward which resulted in Dudu shooting just wide. Thiago Silva, CB, 5/10, had a go from range just before halftime which needed to be dealt with by Weverton. Flailing hand in the air was punished to allow Palmeiras to draw level. Antonio Rudiger, CB, 6/10, headed over from a tight angle from a corner and late struck just over with a speculative effort. Cesar Azpilicueta, RWB, 7/10, a professional performance from the skipper. His speculative shot won Chelsea their extra time penalty. N'Golo Kante, CM, 5/10, uncharacteristically lost the ball needlessly on a few occasions. Mateo Kovacic, CM, 6/10, made a nice run and passed to Hudson-Odoi for Lukaku's opener. Had the ball stolen off his toes as Palmeiras swarmed. Callum Hudson-Odoi, LWB, 7/10, caused some problems out wide and put in some decent crosses. Mason Mount, RW, 5/10, the knock that kept him out of the semi-final seemed to come back to haunt Mount, who was replaced by Pulisic just after the half-hour mark. Romelu Lukaku, Saint, 8/10, scored his second of the Club World Cup with an accurate header from close range. Hooked for Werner. Kai Havertz, LW, 6/10, struggled to have an impact from open play, but his penalty was excellent. Christian Pulisic, RW, 6/10, made an impact from the bench, first with a good run down the right and then a free kick which went over the bar. Struck just wide with the score at 1-1. Timo Werner, CF, 7/10, looked more threatening in wide areas, but it was rare that others filled the gap centrally. Saul Niguez, CM, 5/10, kept play ticking, but that was about it. Hakim Ziyech, RW, 6/10, tried to create, but his crosses were often wayward, though this wasn't helped by the lack of presence in the box.